Yes, you can be very close, and like us, for example, we've been working together last couple months, and like we've been tight since the age of like 10. But especially when you hire someone for the purpose, how close do you want to really get with them? Do you want to be on the do you want to be calling each other bro and like high-fiving and these kinds of things, or does there have to be a level of like detachment and professionalism to it?
To be honest, even with us, like I think our relationship is a great example. Like when I'm talking business and when we're talking business, like it's professional. Like sure we may have a bit more confidence, but like I think there's a very clear distinction, right, between like when we're working, right, and we're professional and we give each other feedback, and I really don't mind giving you like very honest feedback, because I'm not thinking how is that gonna hurt my friend Antonio, right? I'm thinking of like what's the best thing for the business, right, and for the organization as a whole. I'm not thinking about, obviously I'm thinking about individual parts, right? I do have empathy, right, but I'm thinking more of the what's better for the organization and what's better for everyone. So I think even then, like I think there's a level of professionalism, and I think the key is to obviously have like I think you can do both, right? Like for example, with my team members, we'll have a very candid and just really vibes conversation about what they did for the weekend, or where they're taking their daughters to, or whatever, right? And showing that human element, showing that you genuinely care, because I do care, right? But then when we're talking business, and I'll be very crass, I'll be very honest about feedback. I'll expect the best from them, and I think it's just finding that balance. Like the same with my sweet girlfriend Augusta, right? We kind of separate business and personal the same way. If we're talking business, we're talking business, and that's really what's spoken about, right? And there can be like it can go from business to personal very quickly, but like we know where we're at, at each stage, right? And we know what type of energy we're engaged in it. But when it's business, we're focused and we're thinking not so much about each other, but we're thinking about the business, right? The organization. I think that's the key you want to struck. Like for example, if I switch from if I'm talking to some of my team members, right, and I switch from personal to professional, I don't want to hear about like what you did that last week. I don't want to hear about like the dinner you're gonna have in 30 minutes, because like no, we're talking about business right now, so I don't want to hear it, right? If we then like switch conversation and then we're wrapping up the call, and maybe I'll ask you like where are you going for dinner or all that stuff, right? But when it's business, and we're talking and we're looking to make strides.